1. What was the name of the grandfather of Rivka, Rebecca? A. Bethuel, Bethuel. B. Terach, Terah. C. Ovrahom, Abraham. D. Nahor, Nahor. The correct answer is D. Nahor, Nahor. 2. How were the possessions of Ovrahom, Abraham, divided among his children? A. They were split equally between Yeats and Ishmael, and Keturah's children were sent away. B. They were divided equally among all his children. C. Yeats, Isaac, got everything, while the children of Keturah received presents and were sent to Kedem. D. Yeats inherited 50% and the rest was split equally between Avraham's other children. The correct answer is C. Yeats, Isaac, got everything, while the children of Keturah received presents and were sent to Kedem. 3. How old was Ishmael, when he died? A. 180. B. 100. C. 137. D. 175. The correct answer is C. 137. 4. How old was Sarah when she died? A. 175. B. 99. C. 180. D. 127. The correct answer is D. 127. 5. Who went with Rivka, Rebecca, to Canaan to meet and marry Yitzhak, Isaac? A. Her nurse. B. She went alone. C. Her sister. D. Her mother. The correct answer is A. Her nurse. 6. From whom did Ovrahom, Abraham, buy a burial site for Sarah? A. Bethuel, Bethuel. B. Mamre. C. Ephron. D. Laban, Laban. The correct answer is C. Ephron. 7. What was the name of the brother of Rivka, Rebecca? A. Haran. B. Laban, Laban. C. Eliezer. D. Bethuel, Bethuel. The correct answer is B. Laban, Laban. 8. How did Rivkas, Rebecca's, father and brother reply to the servant's proposal that she marry Yitzhak, Isaac? A. They said that they would give him an answer in the morning. B. They said that she could marry Yitzhak only if he came to live with them. C. They said they would have to ask Rivka her opinion. D. They agreed, realizing that God had ordained the match. The correct answer is D. They agreed, realizing that God had ordained the match. 9. What did Rivka, Rebecca, do first when she saw Yitzhak, Isaac? A. She fell off her camel. B. She covered her face. C. She hid from him. D. She ran to meet him. The correct answer is A. She fell off her camel. 10. How did the Bnei Chet, children of Heth, describe Ovrahom, Abraham? A. A stranger amongst them. B. An enemy. C. A resident amongst them. D. A prince of God. The correct answer is D. A prince of God. 11. Where did Ovrahom, Abraham, send the sons of Keturah? A. The lands of the east. B. The land of the Plishtim, Philistines. C. Mitzrayim, Egypt. D. Sodom. The correct answer is A. The lands of the east. 12. How many camels did Avraham's, Abraham's, servant take with him when he went to find a wife for Isaac? A. 4. B. 9. C. 11. D. 10. The correct answer is D. 10. 13. How old was Ovrahom, Abraham, when he died? A. 180. B. 175. C. 99. D. 127. The correct answer is B. 175. 14. Avraham's servant looked for a wife for Yitzhak, Isaac, in the city of Nahor, which was A. Aram Naharaim. B. Canaan. C. Charan, Haran. D. Kasdim. The correct answer is A. Aram. 15. What was the name of the wife of Yitzhak, Isaac? A. Rachel. B. Rivka, Rebecca. C. Sarah. D. Milcah. The correct answer is B. Rivka, Rebecca. 16. Where did Yitzhak, Isaac, take Rivka, Rebecca, when she first arrived? A. His tent. B. Sarah's tent. C. Abraham's tent. D. The field. The correct answer is B. Sarah's tent. 17. What gifts did Abraham's servant give Rivka, Rebecca, after she gave him water at the well? A. A golden nose ring and 2 bracelets. B. A nose ring. C. A necklace. D. Bracelets. The correct answer is A. A golden nose ring and 2 bracelets. 18. What did Rebecca, do when she found out that the man she saw was Yitzhak, Isaac? A. She hid from him. B. She covered her face. C. She ran to meet him. D. She fell off of her camel. The correct answer is B. She covered her face. 19. How did Abraham's servant swear that he would not bring a Canaanite wife for Yitzhak, Isaac? A. By placing his hand on Avraham's right hand. B. By placing his hand on Avraham's knee. C. By placing his hand on Avraham's mouth. D. By placing his hand under Avraham's thigh. The correct answer is D. By placing his hand under Avraham's thigh. 20. Where did Sarah die? A. Shechem, Nablus. B. Beersheba. C. Chevron, Hebron. D. Bethel. The correct answer is C. Chevron, Hebron. 21. When Abraham's servant arrived at the well in Aram Naharaim, what did he do? A. He prayed. B. He asked the people there where Avraham's family lived. C. He sat and waited for someone to approach him. D. He drew water for his camels. The correct answer is A. He prayed. 22. Where did Yitzhak, Isaac, go to live after his father's death? A. Eretz Plishtim, the land of the Philistines. B. Near Beer-Lakai-Roi. C. Beersheba. D. Chevron, Hebron. The correct answer is B. Near Beer-Lakai-Roi. 23. What was the name of the site where Abraham, buried Sarah? A. Moriah, Mount Moriah. B. Hashem Yireh. C. Elonai Mamrei. D. Me'arat HaMachpelah, the cave of Machpelah. The correct answer is D. Me'arat HaMachpelah, the cave of Machpelah. 24. In his old age, with what did God bless Abraham? A. Lots of money. B. Lots of children. C. A large amount of land. D. Everything. The correct answer is D. Everything. 25. In what country was Me'arat HaMachpelah, the burial cave of the patriarchs and matriarchs, located? A. Kasdim. B. Canaan. C. Mitzrayim, Egypt. D. Idumea. The correct answer is B. Canaan. 26. From where was Yitzhak, Isaac, returning when he first met Rivka, Rebecca? A. Beer-Lakai-Roi. B. Haran. C. Mitzrayim, Egypt. D. Beersheba. The correct answer is A. Beer-Lakai-Roi. 27. How many sons did Ishmael have? A. 6. B. 12. C. 10. D. 3. The correct answer is B. 12. 28. Who buried Abraham? A. Eliezer. B. Yitzhak, Isaac. C. All of his sons together. D. Yitzhak, Isaac, and Ishmael, Ishmael. The correct answer is D. Yitzhak, Isaac, and Ishmael, Ishmael. 29. To which group of people did Ovrahom, Abraham, go to buy a burial site for Sarah? A. His family. B. B'nai Chet, children of Heth. C. The Plishtim, Philistines. D. The Canaanites. The correct answer is B. B'nai Chet, children of Heth. 30. What did Avraham's, Abraham's, servant do when he was given food in Bethuel's house? A. He told them that he would only eat if they agreed to listen to his story afterwards. B. He ate right away. C. He refused to eat until he told them why he was there. D. He refused to eat because it was not kosher. The correct answer is C. He refused to eat until he told them why he was there. 31. Who did Ovrahom, Abraham, marry after his wife Sarah died? A. Keturah. B. Hagar. C. Sarah. D. Milcah. The correct answer is A. Keturah. 32. How did Rebecca, respond when the servant asked her for water at the well in Aram Naharaim? A. She refused. B. She said that she must first ask her father for permission. C. She gave him water. D. She gave him water and also offered to water his camels. The correct answer is D. She gave him water and also offered to water his camels. 33. Which member of Rebecca's family came out to greet Abraham's servant first? A. Bethuel. B. Laban. C. Nahor. D. Milcah. The correct answer is B. Laban. 34. Where was Abraham, buried? A. Me'arat ha-Machpelah, the cave of Machpelah. B. Shechem, Nablus. C. Mitzrayim, Egypt. D. Beersheba. The correct answer is A. Me'arat ha-Machpelah, the cave of Machpelah. 35. From which tribe did Abraham, warn his servant not to take a wife for Yitzhak, Isaac? A. The Hittites. B. His family. C. B'nai Chet, the sons of Heth. D. The Canaanites. The correct answer is D. The Canaanites. 36. Where did Abraham's servant stand to find a wife for Yitzhak, Isaac? A. At the well. B. In Avraham's brother's house. C. Under a tree. D. In the marketplace. The correct answer is A. At the well. 37. What was the first thing Abraham, did after Sarah died? A. He eulogized her and cried for her. B. He bought a burial plot for her. C. He sent his servant to find a wife for Yitzhak, Isaac. D. He sent messages to his family telling them that she had died. The correct answer is A. He eulogized her and cried for her. 38. What was the name of the eldest son of Ishmael? A. Midian. B. Pharaoh. C. Kedem. D. Nevaiyot. The correct answer is D. Nevaiyot. 39. How did the mother and brother of Rebecca, react to Abraham's servant's request to leave? A. They said they had asked Rivka what she wanted to do. B. They refused to let her go. C. They bade Rivka and the servant farewell and blessed her. D. They asked whether Rivka could stay for another year or 10 months before leaving to marry Yitzhak. The correct answer is D. They asked whether Rivka could stay for another year or 10 months before leaving to marry Yitzhak. 40. At what time of the day did the women of the town of Aram Naharaim come out to draw water? A. Night. B. Evening. C. Morning. D. Afternoon. The correct answer is B. Evening. 41. What was given to the servant when he arrived at Rebecca's house? A. a bed on which to sleep. B. Food. C. Straw and food for the camels and water to wash his feet. D. Money. The correct answer is C. Straw and food for the camels and water to wash his feet. 42. How did the Bnei Chet, children of Heth, respond to Abraham's request for a burial site? A. They said that he could have whichever of their sites that he wanted. B. They said that he must go to each person individually to negotiate for land. C. They refused to sell him their land because he was not a resident of the land. D. They said that he could only have the field of Ephron Hachiti, Ephron the Hittite. The correct answer is A. They said that he could have whichever of their sites that he wanted. 43. Initially, how much money did Ephron ask from Avraham, for the burial cave? A. 400 silver shekels. B. 100 silver shekels. C. Nothing, Ephron offered it to Ovrahom for free. D. 450 silver shekels. The correct answer is C. Nothing, Ephron offered it to Ovrahom for free. 44. At what time of day did Abraham's servant arrive at the city to find a wife for Yitzhak, Isaac? A. Evening. B. Morning. C. In the middle of the night. D. Afternoon. The correct answer is A. Evening. 45. Where was Ephron when Abraham, approached him to buy a burial plot for his wife, Sarah? A. In the midst of the Bnei Chet, children of Heth. B. Outside his tent. C. At the gates of the city. D. In the field. The correct answer is A. In the midst of the Bnei Chet, children of Heth. 46. How did Abraham's servant react when Rebecca, told him who her family was? A. He went with her to her house. B. He told her that he had been sent to find a wife for Isaac and invited her to come to Canaan with him. C. He gave her presents of jewelry. D. He bowed down and thanked God. The correct answer is D. He bowed down and thanked God. 47. What did Abraham's servant give to Rebekah's family after they agreed to the marriage? A. Jewelry. B. Money. C. Camels. D. Fruits. The correct answer is D. Fruits. 48. Where was Yitzhak, Isaac, when he first saw Rebekah? A. In the field. B. In his mother's tent. C. In his tent. D. Sitting outside the tent waiting for her. The correct answer is A. In the field. 49. How was Rebecca, related to Yitzhak, Isaac, in addition to being his wife? A. Rivka's grandfather and Yitzhak's father were brothers. B. Lot and Laban, had married two sisters. C. They were related by marriage since Yitzhak's uncle had married Rivka's aunt. D. They were first cousins. The correct answer is A. Rivka's grandfather and Yitzhak's father were brothers. 50. What would indicate that the servant of Abraham, had found an appropriate wife for Yitzhak, Isaac? A. That when he asked her for water she would give water to him and to all his camels. B. That she would invite him to her house so that he would have a place to sleep. C. That she would lend him her jug so that he could get water for his camels. D. That she would give him water when he asked her. The correct answer is A. That when he asked her for water she would give water to him and to all his camels. 51. How much did Abraham, pay for the burial site for Sarah? A. 750 silver shekels. B. 400 silver shekels. C. Nothing. D. 250 silver shekels. The correct answer is B. 400 silver shekels. 52. Who was Midian? A. The son of Abraham, and Keturah. B. One of Esau's sons. C. One of Ishmael's sons. D. The son of Ovrahom and Sarah. The correct answer is A. The son of Abraham, and Keturah.